I did go there, man. I did go there. We went for the Adopting Bitcoin conference, which was, yeah, we were invited. It was an incredible experience. Look, I think from the outside, the perception is, especially in the Bitcoin community, like El Salvador Bitcoin, obviously going there, you realize there is still a lot of work to do. There's
Hmm.
still a lot of work to be done. You go around and people still, just want hard cash, right? There's still this gap of digitalization. They just don't have, um, they may have a smartphones, but they still don't trust the digital money. This
Hmm.
idea that money has to be physical and
Hmm.
tangible is still very
Hmm.
strong there.
Hmm.
Um, so that's really exciting. Um, um, but yeah, so what's exciting about it is that there's still quite, still these pockets of intense Bitcoin activity. So going to the beach in El Zonte and buying Bitcoin, buying ice cream with Bitcoin was super exciting. So there's
You try
definitely
pupusas?
starting to boost us with Bitcoin. But again, not every place in San Salvador accepted it, of
No,
course.
no,
So
no.
there's
No, but
still.
if you taste, try the pupusas.
Oh yeah, I have tried it. It's so good. Yeah, I loved it. I had, I think, about six pupusas in one day. Um,
Well, that's a lot.
Breakfast and the dinner one day was, yeah, delicious.
That's so cool. But yeah,
And
it.
I think
Go ahead, go
the
ahead.
people seem, but the people, I found them, still a little shocked from the whole, things that have happened in the last decades, right? All the violence must have really affected the people and their psychology and their. So I don't know if it was just me, but I could definitely feel that. And so I could see why someone like Bukele would rise so quickly and powerfully, because people are really tired of that. They're tired. They were really tired of that violence, tired of that hate map going around. They just wanted to start fresh.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that what you're saying is really important. Actually, uh, I just uh, I just remind Natalie Brunel. She was my second guest, and she told this quote that I think is really important, and I actually loved it. She said that she doesn't look politicians as heroes, and I agree with her. But and not just talking about Bukele, any politician. You don't have to watch them as heroes. But the thing is that he's doing great, actually. I mean, it's just like Bitcoin. You see the proof of work. So you see that there's no more violence. That you see the economy is growing, and people will be agreed or not. But there's a change. There's a palpable change. People, they are not afraid anymore. So, and for us, I think as a Salvadorian, there is a fresh start. Even if you like or you don't like Bukele, it's the
Mhm.
fresh start and a beginning. So to it's like I think it was Stellis that told me also that yeah, it was Stellis. Stellis told me that his story was amazing. That he told me that normally when you speak people around the world, you, the perception of the people is that they're disappointed because of well the course of the of the economy and the world is going with inflation and everything. But he said that in El Salvador he saw the opposite because we came from two wars actually, the civil war and then the wars against the Maras, the gangs member, and you see hope. So and me as a Salvadorian, I didn't realize that, but he made me realize that it's true that now people is like switching it, actually watching it and perceiving the world in the opposite way. Like, all right, now we have an opportunity, right, to develop, and not just thanks to Bukele, but for Bitcoin and everything that is developing there. So it's really amazing.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there's definitely, and that was Bukele's message was so strong, right? That in
Mm,
his speech about Bitcoin, was the contender that we grew up in a world thinking that we could have hope, but in the West right now is every narrative that you see out there is in some way supposed to scare you, right? Whether it's the environmental narrative, you're supposed to be afraid, or it's the pandemic. This is the narrative of fear, of dystopia, of control, and And Bitcoin is really the opposite, is really giving hope back and seeing technology as, again, that emancipatory tool for all of humanity. So yeah, it's very powerful. It's powerful, and I think definitely second that idea that you know, in Salvador there is that drive to restore humanity and find hope in the future.